Our idea, founding BYTON, was really to build a smart device on wheels. We said, of course, this has to do something with a smart device. You have to have screens and you have to have a new user interface. So we have to go away from all these hundreds of buttons where you sit in a car and you go to another brand, you don't know which function works. We have to make it much more simple and intuitive. In order to make this big screen possible, we wanted to make it as far as we can away from the driver. Keep a pleasant kind of experience and also to be able to switch very easily between the screen and the road. And of course the screen is also designed in a way it doesn't obstruct your sight at all, it goes down actually. We had to build a whole platform around that. You wouldn't be able to integrate that in any existing vehicle platform. And what is very special here is also the spaciousness in this cockpit. You can see we have a fully flat floor. The space between the driver and the passenger is completely free. You can stretch out your legs. So this is really like a living space.
At BYTON, I gotta say, we're big Tesla fans, right? We don't actually see it as a competition. So Tesla's got a great product. We think we've got a great product. And the key point is we think there's room for everybody in this market. Especially if we look at China, our major market. It's a country of 1.4 billion people. So there's actually plenty of room for all the players, including Tesla, including some other of the new EV players like NIO. And let's not forget the other car makers like Ford, GM, and the German makers who are also moving very fast. We believe the more makers in there, better the market is, the more confidence the consumers are going to have, the more competition they have. So there's plenty of room for everybody if you've got a good enough product, and we think we've got a good product. So at BYTON, we're using battery technology from CATL. CATL is the biggest lithium-ion battery manufacturer in the world and is one of the leading players. But they're not the only player. There are other manufacturers out there. With our battery technology, we're already offering ranges somewhere around 400 kilometers, and we actually believe that's completely adequate for most customers' use. So we are not in the business of saying buy our EV because it goes 10 kilometers further than the others. That's not the key selling point for this car. We're all about the technology, we're all about the experience on board. Now, we will be staying up with the leading edge of battery technology, and we'll be working with battery specialists all over the world, including China, but also South Korea, Japan, etc. At the moment, we don't see a need to partner with other EV OEMs because we have access to the technology through the supplier base. Some EV makers, I can say this from experience from my previous companies, some EV makers are already making profit on their vehicles. So the myth that you cannot make a profit on an EV vehicle, it's not actually true. So we have a business case that gets us to profitability, and that's one of the key reasons we've been able to secure significant inward investment. We do get to profitability in a relatively short space of time. It is possible because other folks are already doing it.